thing from here. I've given you everything I have to give.
Y'all, they say it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on, but I was absolutely livid during this scene of Married to Medicine last night. I might go live later to finish this conversation because what in the actual you know what was going on? And y'all bear with me because I got a lot to get off my chest. For those of y'all who haven't seen it, I'm gonna play the scene for y'all. And listen, y'all, I don't even do show reviews like that, but this scene last night with Simone and her sons and Cecil, that's got everybody buzzing. I just had to talk about it. It was disrespectful, delusional, and damn near evil. So Simone is sitting at the table with her sons and Cecil, breaking down, talking about $60,000 in Chase credit card debt with her sons. Not medical bills, not an emergency, just vibes, DoorDash, and poor damn decisions. And, instead of shame, instead of accountability, one of these grown men got the nerve to say, well, what about the rich white kids that their parents pay for everything and they get out of college and graduate with no debt and become a millionaire? Excuse me? Excuse me. That's not even a son. That's a dependent with audacity. And then let's talk about the other son. He's sitting there nodding along like this is a group package. Like no one checking him. No one saying, bro, you're wilding. Just entitlement, bouncing off entitlement. And Lord help me. This is where it got real ugly for me. Because Cecil, his ass sitting there like one of the boys. Smiling, agreeing, soft shoeing around accountability like he don't share a household or a future with this woman. Like not once did he say, that's too much or y'all need to figure this out. He left Simone completely alone in that moment. Like, y'all, she looked heartbroken. Not angry, hurt. Like, she realized she raised men who see her as a bank account, not a mother. And a husband who would rather be liked by his sons than to protect his wife. Like, Simone is a doctor, a provider, a mother, not an ATM machine. Those boys, they need financial counseling. They need humility. Hell, they need a job. And Cecil, he needs to grow a spine. You need to grow a spine and stop co-signing this foolishness. Because y'all watching three men gang up quietly on one woman who was clearly drowning. That wasn't just hard to watch, y'all. That was disgusting. Because at that moment, it became real clear. This ain't about money. This is about like how they see her. And if your sons feel comfortable running up debt, demanding cars, expecting tuition checks, and your husband is just sitting right there nodding along, I mean, that could mean that somewhere along the line, somebody taught them it was okay. So my question is this. Is Simone raising entitled men? Or is Cecil raising sons who think women are supposed to carry them? Because if this is what they feel bold enough to ask on camera, imagine what they're asking for off camera. And see, this right here is the kind of behavior that turns women masculine. Since folks love to throw that word around, because when a woman has to bring home the bacon, cook it, clean up, manage the household, discipline grown children, handle the finances, and be the only adult in the room, she don't get to be soft, y'all. Simone is carrying that family, the bills, the emotional labor, hell, and the common sense, while the men are sitting back with their hands out. I mean, hell, at this point, she may as well been Cecil over too, since she's already doing everything else in that house. And before y'all get mad, ask yourself this. What exactly is Cecil contributing besides opinions and permission slips? Because when a woman has to lead, provide, parent, and protect by herself, hell, that's not even masculinity, hell. That's survival. And if this is what Simone's surviving in her own home, baby, the real debt, it ain't financial. It's love and respect. Y'all watch this clip. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I talked a lot, but y'all, this just really was heartbreaking. Watch this clip. Tell me what you think and answer those questions that I posed. And I know we about to be tussling down in these comments, but hey, let's get it. And as always, you have tuned in to Straight Up TV Talk, your #1 source for the latest celebrity news and happenings. See you on the next video. I love you guys. Mwah.
So how does it feel to have one less thing off your plate?
Nothing. It feels like nothing. So we talked about in high school, right? I got the Jeep, boom, Jeep was cool. But now we're starting to teeter towards Jeep not being so cool. So now it's
Oh,
like,
really? What makes a Jeep not so cool?
no, it's cool, but it's just like, I'm tired of seeing it. I know you tired of seeing it.
Tired. What we do have to look at, though, is your financial situation to see if you could afford to make any payments. I put some numbers. I did some figures for you. Hold on 1 second while I get my iPad.
I just want to say before you go, make sure whatever you bring out on that iPad is not going to cause me to pick up your pasta off your plate and feed it to the dogs.
Yeah, it might. Once Miles and Michael told me that they were going to be graduating this year, all I have been able to think about is moving forward financially. Basically, what I did was just calculate the Chase bill for last year, month by month. January.
Mama, can I stop you right there? This is going the wrong direction.
Why does this have to be negative?
It doesn't.
It's factual information. Michael spent over $60,000 by himself on this card.
The Chase bill.
If I were you and I wanted a car, I wouldn't be arguing with the person you're asking to buy the car. But that's me. This needs to be shared so that he has a clear understanding about the value of money, about the value of just swiping a motherfucking credit card. So have you been thinking about where you want to go to law school, how you're going to finance your education?
I do have a mother who makes pretty good money.
I don't feel like I should be footing the bill for anything other than the roof over your head, that sort of a thing.
So when you start talking about law school, graduate school, and so forth, if you're not getting any support, right? If no one's helping you to do that, and it sounds like, based on what your mom is saying, that's what would be the ideal situation.
So the only one here at the table with an actual graduate doctorate degree is me. And how I did it was I got scholarship money and loans.
Your mom was not able to do the things for you that you are able to do for us. What about all the rich white kids, their parents pay for their way to do everything, and then they get out of college debt-free and are millionaires?
So what about all the white people who pay for their kids to go to school, be debt-free, and they still ain't doing shit?
Now, Michael's point is still a valid one. We are blessed. We are in a situation where we can help.
Who here at the table gives a about how hard I'm working instead of being able to move towards retirement?
Me.
He said that he thinks every day about how he can, what he can do to be able to give back to you. That's what he said.
Understand
But then don't.
If I'm dead before he finishes law school,
That
then
can
what?
happen because God might take you away.
I'm done talking about this.
Oh, I don't care. Be done. I get tired of being the lone man out. It's always 3 against 1.
I'm jumping
you
in.
don't jump in. You can't speak for me
after you-
because you don't
after
think
you
like
speak,
me.
I'm gonna
You
speak.
don't think like
After
me.
you speak,
don't
I'm gonna
support
speak.
me on
Where did that come from?
It comes from
Is
my
this a
heart.
beat?
It comes from my heart. The bottom line is you are so entitled is what this revealed to me. I'm done. I'm done. I don't owe you a thing from here.